All right, guys, what's going on? Jeff Porter from Game Stinger. Today we're going to talk a little bit. I got it pulled up right there about Bethesda. So Microsoft confirms its Bethesda acquisition is complete, and some games will be exclusive. So they got some. So Phil Spencer, the guy who is the head of Xbox, it's an honor to welcome the 8 incredibly talented development studios. So they got Bethesda, id Software. I did not realize that. ZeniMax, Arcane, Machine Games, Tango, Alpha Dog, Roundhouse Studios, and their passionate global communities to the Xbox family. Now that everything is official, we can begin working together to deliver more great games to everybody. So this is what he's saying though. Spencer claimed that Bethesda would continue making games the way it always has, and confirmed that some games would release on non-Xbox platforms. So what I imagine is, I mean, if everything's going to continue the way that it has, I think they probably should just keep it the way that it was. I mean, what would they make? What would they change? I mean, what are they going to make Doom exclusive? I don't know how that would go. I don't know what they would make exclusive. I think they would just keep it the way that it is. Keep Halo exclusive. There's some videos here. This is just a huge, big, long quote, apparently. Uh, so gamers should know that Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass will be the best place to experience new Bethesda games, including some new titles in the future that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC players. As we shared previously, it's vitally important that Bethesda continues making games the way it always has. We look forward to empowering Bethesda's creative teams to reach even more players around the world, helping make future Bethesda titles the biggest and most popular games in their history. Spencer said that Bethesda would share more about what's next for its teams later this year. In the meantime, to properly celebrate this special moment, we are bringing additional Bethesda games into Xbox Game Pass later this week. Bethesda currently has two PS5 timed exclusives planned, with Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, which Xbox has previously said that it will honor. PS5 fans are eager to know if Indiana Jones, Starfield, and Elder Scrolls 5 will come to PlayStation. I think that's a good point. I think yeah, if they're gonna release Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo to PS5, I think they should, with Indiana Jones, especially Indiana Jones and Elder Scrolls, they should definitely release those to PS5. Otherwise, they're gonna have a riot on their hands. If everybody on PS5 can't play Elder Scrolls, whew, that's gonna be, you're gonna have a mutiny. Um, so this is according to GamesBeat. It was published yesterday. Microsoft will publish a video presentation on Thursday answering questions. Um, so I'm sure we'll find out more about the exclusives and everything going on then. Um, so I mean, we knew about Jesus. There's more. Phil said a lot. Phil had a lot to say. I mean, we knew this was going on though. We knew that they were buying Bethesda, or the umbrella company ZeniMax, and we kind of already assumed that a lot of these would probably go exclusive. I think we assumed that. Um, so I don't think this is anything really too surprising. I think probably the most interesting bit of this piece is just this little thing right here. They're gonna have a video presentation on Thursday. I think that's probably the most important part. Um, so, in a separate statement by the marketing guy, Pete Hines, he echoed Spencer's comments. First, let me say that we're not making any landmark announcements or changes right now, Hines wrote. As we've all shared, the expectation is that Bethesda Softworks and our studios will continue as we have in the past, just with more support and resources than we've ever had before. So, yeah, So Xbox Game Studios grows from 15 to 23 development teams. We're just gonna get more games, which I mean that sounds good to me, but I don't think they're really gonna get more games because if those development teams are gonna continue on without changing anything, they already have projects going on. They're already working. So whatever Xbox Game Studios was working on before, that's really all it. That's the new stuff. The development teams that they acquired are probably going to keep working on, yeah, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Doom, um, Wolfenstein, I guess, if they make a new one. So I don't think really too much is going to change. I think this has probably been blown out of proportion since the announcement because it was so shocking. Um, but I don't see anything really changing. You know, if one or two of these games either stays or goes exclusive to Xbox and PC, I mean, Xbox consoles, PC. So it's not even that it's really exclusive. You can still play a lot of these games on PC anyway, if you don't have an Xbox. So yeah, this whole acquisition, they say that they're not gonna change anything. They say that they're not gonna. It's just gonna be business as usual. So if it's just business as usual, I wouldn't expect to. I mean, this feels like we're getting a new president. Nothing, nothing ever really changes for the little guy, right? This is like just two huge companies that we don't have really any effect on. They're just like, yeah, we're just kind of changing some things. That doesn't really affect us, I think. If we get one or two of these games to go exclusive, I guess. But I don't even know if I see that happening. I mean, they're already honoring the PS5 releases of Deathloop and whatever else I said, Ghostwire Tokyo. So I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. I think Indiana Jones will still be on both PS5, Xbox. I think Elder Scrolls will still be on PS5 and Xbox. I think they'll both be on PC. So if you are a PS5 person, or I guess if you're just a console player and you're worried about this acquisition and not getting something, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I, I don't see any reason if this is business as usual and they're not going to change anything. I wouldn't get too worked up about it. So yeah, they just go on to say that they're employing 2,300 staff worldwide, which doesn't seem like that much, does it? 2,300 people for Bethesda Game Studios, id Softwares, ZeniMax Online Studios, Arcane, Machine Games, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog, Roundhouse. So I mean probably a couple hundred people per, but yeah. Like I said, I don't think this is anything too important. I think the biggest thing to take away from this is the video presentation on Thursday, which I'm sure we'll cover. So if you're interested in that, you guys want to hear our feedback or our kind of down to earth, rational opinions without blowing anything out of proportion, be sure to come check us out then. I know when you go to a lot of other gaming channels, you got guys yelling at you, this is the end of everything. At Game Stinger, we just want to tell you what's going on. We don't want to jerk you around. So Thursday video presentation. See if we can see what time it is. It just took me right back to where we were. All right. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I guess maybe that's what this is here, but nope, this is just a video detailing the company's journey. Okay, well, just come back to the channel Thursday. I'm sure tomorrow there'll be some more news about it. I'll be here tomorrow. Might have some of the other guys here. So, Microsoft, Bethesda, ZeniMax. I wouldn't be too worried about it. And they're gonna have that Q&A thing, so you're still gonna be able to play your games. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Um, so, like, subscribe if you like the content, if you like our videos. I'm trying to do these each and every day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below. If you're worried, if you're concerned about it, if you think that I'm downplaying this by any means, drop a comment. Say I'm acting like an idiot. This is a big deal. It's not going to hurt our feelings. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Like, subscribe. Take it easy.